Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? Hey, this is Gregory Wiles coming live to you from Houston, Texas, with this inspirational morning talk. For first-time listeners, I'm on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:45 a.m. You see, I'm a few minutes late today. Man, I got my word, I got my message late today. Today was one of the days that nothing was feeling right. And I just got to be patient and let him tell me what he want to say. It's not about me, it's about what he want to say. So eventually I got my word a little later, was pondering different things. And I know when it's not feeling right in my heart to do it. I know when it's what he wants me to do on a particular day. So today, what I want to do, I just want to give hope to someone out there. Someone out there. That's my message today, to give hope to someone out there. I know you're praying. Last year probably was a rough year. You got certain situations. You're praying. You probably was one who did the fasting too, and you're a little, you're a little frustrated right now because you don't see no end. So he's sending you this message today, right? Because there's a lot of things was on my mind to do, but he said, nope, that doesn't feel right. This is what I want you to say today. So that's the reason why I'm a few minutes late. All right, the word came late to me, but I know it's gonna bless whoever it needs to be to bless out there. So that's the important thing. So, like I said, last year probably was a rough year. You got some situation where there's finances, where there's sickness, where there's children, whether it's whatever it is you was dealing with, and you probably prayed, you probably fasted, and you think you're not seeing anything. You think, man, what happened? God, forget me. So this is David who's led to this in Psalms 30. Psalms 30, but I can just read verse 5, and then you probably might look at something else, depends on how it was led, how I'm being led, right? So Psalms 30, verse 5. Marcy Wiles, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you also, Marcy. Yes, so Psalms 30, verse 5 saying, for his anger lasts only for a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. And this is the part I want to focus on. The weeping may last for the night, but joy is cometh in the morning. So weeping may last for a night, but weeping lasts for a night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. Or some books said joy comes in the morning, right? Weeping and last through the night. This might be your night right now. This might be the night. But you gotta understand the say joy come in the morning, right? Joy come in the morning. Your situation probably already being released, just like Daniel. We may take a look at that, right? It may release. So you need to stop just praying about the situation right now and just thanking God. Thanking God now. Thanking God that He done, release your favor, release your healing, release your blessing, whatever if you're paying for. You might just need to change now to thanking Him, giving Him thanks about it rather than just keep praying about it. Good morning, Jillian. Good morning. How are you doing? So you might need to be, because joy comes in the morning, right? Because morning, when is morning? Morning starts technically, not technically, it starts at midnight, right? But what happened at midnight? Midnight, it is still dark. It's still dark at midnight. So you might say it's still night. But it's a joy come in the morning. You just gotta wait a little more, have a little more faith and wait till the sun come up, right? It's morning already. It's being released. But you gotta hold on a little bit more, have a little bit more faith, start thanking Him and claiming it, right? Because joy come in the morning. He said His favor lasts a lifetime. His anger is only but for a moment, but His favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. So I just tell you, you need to start rejoicing. That's what the faith is, even though you don't see it yet. Start rejoicing, because morning already. It's probably 1 o'clock in your day. It's morning. The rejoicing should start right now, even though it's still dark. You need to start the rejoicing, even though it's still dark. The light is going to come in a few hours. The light is going to come in a few hours. So I just want to give hope to that person there, whoever it is, or how many people it is. You're praying, you're getting frustrated. Your morning is here. Just change to thanksgiving. Rejoicing comes in the morning. Start thanking him. Start praising him. Start giving him thanks and praise for what he already done for you. Remember in Daniel? Remember in Daniel, when Daniel went on the 21 days fast? And what happened? 21 days. Let me see if I can find it here. I can probably pick it up from about 12, right? Or about 10. When Daniel went on 21 days fast to get some answers about his people and everything, right? Daniel went on a 21-day fast. And for 20 days, nothing happened. He didn't get no message, he didn't get no word. But here where the angel Gabriel confessed. Let's see now in 10, right? Daniel's still on his knees praying. 21 days fast, 20 days to go, he didn't get no word. He could have said, well, God, what's going on? You don't telling me nothing. What's happening, right? But here what happened. Let's pick it up from 10. A hand touched me and set me trembling on my hands and knees. He said, Daniel, you are highly esteemed. Consider carefully the words I'm about to speak to you and stand up, for I have now been sent to you. And when he said this to me, I stood up trembling, right? This angel come with a message to give Daniel now, right? Then he continued, do not be afraid, Daniel. Hear what the angel is saying, do not be afraid. Since the first day that you set your mind to gain understanding and to humble yourself before your God, your words were heard, and I have come in response to them. So the angel is saying, since the first day, Daniel, since the first day you started the 21-day fast, God already sent me to you to give you a message. Your prayers were heard since the first day, right? But then he's saying here, since the first day you sent me to gain understand and humble yourself to your God, your words were heard, and I have come in response to them. But the prince of Persia, the prince of the Persian kingdom, resisted me 21 days. The prince of Persia. There's a whole teaching we could go into that give you a peek into the spiritual realm. But that's not what I'm going to focus on today. I'm focusing on Daniel's prayers was heard from the first day he went on his fast. God sent angel Gabriel, go on, give the message. Give Daniel my message. Tell him, as he humbled himself, he fasted and he prayed to me, I heard him. But he said he was held up by the prince of the kingdom of Persia. That's spiritual stuff we're talking about, right? Because remember, there's an angel we're talking about. It's not a physical man. There's an angel come to give Daniel this message. He said he was held up by the prince of the Persian kingdom. That's a demonic kingdom that he had to pass through, and the prince Persia hold him up. I'm not going to focus on that today, but that's a great teaching I did before, but we think we might do it again. But I'm just saying, just like this, your prayers probably already be answered. That's why you need to change now into thanksgiving. Thanking God that he already heard your prayers and he already released your healing, he already released your blessing, right? And you could use this little thing here to guide your prayers, that what he said, how he got released. Let's see how he got released. But the prince of the Persian kingdom resisted me for 21 days. Then Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me because I was detained there with the king of Persia. So now, this is a little bit for your prayers that you could go. You say, God, just thank you. Thank you for releasing my prayers. Thank you for releasing my blessings. Now you could ask him just like what you did for Daniel when Michael, when the prince of Persia held up angel Gabriel, and you send Archangel Michael to free him up so you could pray. Use this little snippet here. If you did it for Daniel, he do it for you. Maybe you stop being held up by some demonic forces, right? Because that situation you're in, the enemy would want to keep you there. So he's going to be fighting you to keep you in that situation, but God already released your blessing. He already released your healing. He already get you out of the situation spiritually, because everything happened spiritually before it happened in this world here. So you got to pray now. You got to pray. So God, just send your Archangel Michael to release my blessings, Father God. Just remove any demonic force that's holding back my blessings that you already released, right? And you pray it and you bring it in here because joy coming in the morning. You build, it's done, but it's still dark. It's still dark. Just hold on, make that prayers, use this Daniel story here, and he did it for Daniel, he can do it for you. Include this in your prayers and bring it through to this, bring it through in this world. So that's my message today. Hold on, keep praying. Joy comes in the morning. Your morning is here, but your morning is still dark. Remember, morning starts at midnight. Morning starts at midnight. It don't be bright at midnight. It start getting bright till 6, 7 o'clock. But your morning is already here. Start rejoicing. Start rejoicing. Your prayers already been heard. It's been answered. Change from just keep praying for the same situation and just change to thanksgiving. Thank him that he done it already. Thank him for it. Thank him. That's where the faith comes in. Thank him, even though you don't see the light. Thank him. It's done. He already approved it. He already released it. Remember when he was sending these guys to the war, if you really read through how the spiritual realm work and how he operate, he already when he tell David and he tell all these mighty warriors go to the war. He said, I already hand them over to you. I already handed them over to you. What is he saying? This is done spiritually. It had to happen spiritually before it happened in this world. The spiritual world is the parent world, right? We could get into that, but as a Christian, you got to believe that because God, everything we're praying to a God we don't see. He lives in the spiritual realm. So when he said, I already hand these people over to you, it didn't hand them. It's these armies still there, coming with the big swords and the chariots to fight David and fight all these mighty warriors. But God saying to David, he's saying to all these Solomon, he's saying to all these great warriors who's gone back. Solomon was one of the greatest because David had done most of the work for him. But all those mighty warriors before them, King Saul, all of these guys, when God said, go and fight them because I hand them over to you already with Gideon and all them, go and fight. That's why you start to check with the Lord before they go and fight. Because if God said, no, I didn't hand them over to you, you can't go. Don't go. But when God said, go, because I hand them over to you, that means spiritually, he done take care of everything already, spiritually. Right? So I'm telling you, it's just like that. Your blessings probably released in the spiritual realm. Hold on, it's morning, and you don't see it yet. Don't give up faith. Keep praying it and change it to thanksgiving and thank him for already doing it already, guys. I don't know who this was for. Like I said, I pondered over this is one of the mornings where I got the word late, but I know it's for someone who was been praying and getting frustrated, and God said, okay, let me send this little word of encouragement your way right now. Let me send this word of encouragement. Let me encourage you that I done it. I did it. Just change to thanksgiving. I did it for Daniel. You see evidence in Daniel how demonic forces could still hold up your blessing even as God released it. But he could send his other archangel Michael now, bring it to his attention. God, I ain't see this yet. Send Michael to release this stuff for me. Use this in your prayers. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that there, guys. Have a great, great weekend. But joy, your joy is here already. It's already morning. It's already morning. Thank you. Have a great day. Goodbye.